he was in jail, that everybody, he was listening to radio in New York, and that when he was in jail, I was the only person that didn't dirty his name or say things that weren't factual.
Oh wow!
Like, I didn't add anything that wasn't factual, and he respected that. And it was crazy because after he passed, somebody forwarded me a note that he had written to me, I guess before he passed, and I never got it.
Right.
And it wound up being one of these like Pac memorial places or whatever.
Wow.
But it was like a thank you for never dirtying my name and for being true, and a really nice. So I have it now. It's framed in my kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Who's your first interview here?
Here?
Yeah, here.
I can't tell you that yet. Why
Do
would
you
I
know
tell you
yet?
that today?
'Cause
I have an idea.
You have an idea.
Can she have something for herself that she gives
Can
up?
I please? I told you I was a vault.
Okay. You know, I
Envy
found
said he
out.
Who would
already
you like it
knows.
to be? Who would you like it to be? Let's take calls, or let's take.
Yeah, who do you want the
hit
first
me on
one?
Twitter.
And don't say nobody cliche either, please.
I mean, it's always cliche because he only does certain people. So to hear that conversation is always great combo. Of course, it's the boy Hov. You don't go
love
to many
D-Riding Hov.
places. There's nothing wrong with Hov.
He loves
You know what? Let's get into this whole mini mix.
Nothing wrong with Hov.
He loves it.
Since we're talking about Hov, let's do a whole mini mix right now.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
joking. But I think Hov would be a good one.
Jay is actually a friend of yours. And
Yeah.
people always say you're biased when you interview him. Do you feel like you're biased? When you
I
interview
don't care what people say. I try to yes, I love Jay. I respect him. He's done an amazing thing. I've watched his career happen, and how could you not?
Right.
Why would I treat him with anything else but respect and admiration and friendship? Because people like to use the word they think is funny. Like, but
You
I'm
can't
not
say
gonna
that on
let
the
that.
radio.
But
No, I'm
we're
just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
him? You've only been doing this like 20 years, Ange. I mean, come on. Couple days off and you forget that fact?
I've lost it. Clearly, I'm not good at this anymore.
The first thing we're saying is this blue button right here is the dump button. If you ever need that, it's your job.
No, I do need that.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's
just
good
in
to know.
case.
That's good to know. I got it in the zone. Sorry.
But that's a true friendship. It's not like just
Yeah, but I believe in being true at all times, no matter if people say things like that, because they just say things like that to affect you. And then if you allow that type of noise to affect what your natural instinct is, you're not yourself. You're not true to yourself. So why would I do that?
That's the era we live in, though. If you love something and you show love to it, you D-riding. But
Yeah,
if you
I
don't
don't
like
care
something,
about
you're
that.
hating. That makes no sense. It's no
But
gray area.
you're like hater number one,
Hater
right?
number one. But I love
there's
Hov. So
certain
when I show
people that,
Hov
yeah.
love, it's like, there you go, D-riding Hov.
Yeah.
And then Envy plays all his music. So it's like,
It's good music. What
Yeah.
are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Hov will feel real safe over here.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
basically right
Real
now.
comfortable over here.
Now, is
That's good, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it true that I heard this, that you barely do research on the people you interview because you wanted to have a more human effect? You want the convo to be
No,
natural?
it's not barely. That sounds like,
it sounds like I'm not doing any work.
I don't do anything.
I just show up.
It's not that, but I definitely don't have like a full interview in like my question. Sometimes I do. If I don't really know the person that much, or if it's somebody I rarely get and I don't want them to walk out the building. But if it's somebody like a rapper that I know I'm gonna see in 6 months anyway, I like to just have a genuine conversation and see what's happening with them and whatever, keep it as organic as possible. Because sometimes people surprise you. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I just kind of go with the flow.
I tell everybody I was surprised the first time I came and seeing you work, because you were actually answering phone calls, you were cutting in the Vox Pro,
mic is low.
you were
Sorry.
doing breaks, you were taking out commercials, and it was like amazing. It was like, I don't really see people do that.
FYI, every personality who's not in the big market says I do that every day.
Yeah, they're not impressed. They're not impressed with me. And by the way,
I was impressed by that.
thanks, man.
Spoiled.
Yeah, I still I got a little spoiled recently, and I did have a board op and a producer, only because I have so much going on in the studio now. We you do video now and stuff. It's different, but I still like to edit like my own interviews. I still like to do all that myself because I know what I want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How has media changed to you over the years?
Like you said, like everybody, it's like it's it's the hot thing or it's the easy thing to go for the
kill.
blog,
Swoop
the
down, the
click,
dirt.
right? The
Yeah.
blog headline or the whatever that's gonna get you a click online. And sometimes that's like fast food, right? It's cool in the moment, but I feel like it deteriorates people's brands because then who are you?
Right.
Then you're like a slave to a click or how many likes you get or how many posts you get. And I feel like people lose themselves in chasing the immediate hotness. Like, oh, they talk about me every day. Are they talking about me today? Whether it's good or bad, I feel like that takes away from like authenticity, and that's one of the things that's difficult because you got to be patient, right? You got to be able to like build a brand, an honest brand, without going for those moments. So that's a challenge that is now that didn't used to be, and that and just having to be present online and have a viral presence and social media presence. and
How
all
did
that.
you like doing the VH1 show?
You never looked like you wanted to be there.
That's what
You always look like you wasn't feeling
like they
it.
forced that one.
They didn't force it, and I will say some of the episodes I had an amazing time, and it was fun because you know we were being stupid, but. Some of the episodes I hated, and some of the episodes took all day. You know, some days I loved it, some days I hated it, like everything else. And you know, some episodes I thought were funny, some episodes I didn't think were funny. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of hands in the pot, so you can't control it. And I'm a
Right.
control freak, so me, I'd have been like, we should have did it this, we should have edited here, we should, you know, so whatever.
Would you do it again?
I don't know. Honestly, it depends what the situation. What you want to do one here? No. Oh. So, I don't know what this. It would depend.
You've done a lot of TV though. Like, is
Yeah,
it true
yeah.
that you were the 4th judge on American Idol and you decided to walk away from it?
I know that sounds bananas.
He talks about that all the
It
time.
really
Every time we
upsets
mention
him.
names, she was like, she wasn't the 4th judge. Every time.
I will
American
tell
Idol.
you, there's certain things just out of respect and dignity. I would not. I haven't shared about that story, but I will tell you, it was just based on the expectation I was going to be some sort of character that is not who I am as a real person.
Right.
And then in that character, having to make people feel bad about themselves, and I wasn't like I was starting like during I did one little rehearsal. I did a couple of the like you have to go out to different cities to go judge people, and I did that. And there
You
was
in
this
Detroit.
one girl, right?
Detroit. I was doing a show that week and I seen you out there.
You did. I was Detroit. I did a few cities, and there's one girl, and I felt like I thought she was dope, but I felt like I was saying I like too many people, so I felt the
Gotcha.
pressure of saying, "Oh, you should work a little harder." So I did that, and then the next judges thought I was the judge that broke, and she didn't go. And so why at the end of the thing she's, you know, I'm Dominican, I'm from New York, out of everybody, I thought you were gonna be the one to
My
support
last name's
me.
Martinez.
Oh, I wanted to
Damn it,
die. I
man.
was like, this is just not a good fit for me. And honestly, I wasn't a singer, so I didn't feel really you know what I'm saying? You gotta be arrogant a
Right.
little bit to be able to be like, I know this, I could tell you what you're doing. And I didn't feel that. So I felt like I was being like a fraud. I felt like it wasn't a good fit. So I had to keep it pushing.
Did you regret it later?
No, because then what is the other option?
Gotcha.
That's not a happy place to be in.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that.
Now, how does your son feel about
Do
you?
I regret not having the money in my
money,
bank
yeah, yeah.
account?
That money.
Sure. But there's plenty of things in life that could have put money in my bank account that wouldn't have been great for me either, and I didn't do. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
So you didn't quit
I'm
because you
all
wanted.
about quality of life. I need it. I need it to survive. I need it for my soul, my spirit. Like I'm all about it. Like if something's not, and I'm uneasy, I can't do it.
Because I read you quit because you wanted to do your second album.
I quit.
Yeah,
the
to
last
go work
job.
on your second album. No, American Idol to go do your second
Oh,
album.
I thought you meant
No.
I'm about to go record.
Stupid.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't it. at all.
Okay.
Nah, that wasn't it.
How does your son feel about everything? Like, what's he saying? Is he like, yeah, ma?
He's excited. He you know, he's like me. He likes new things. Like he loves to you know, we're going to Miami to go to the beach on Tuesday. So I told him maybe, you know, we'll stop by the station and go see it. So that, you know, all of that. And then coming up here, new building. Like he's excited. He's excited about
I know
that.
he's a Yankee fan, but this is like a Mets building because they, you know, we signed on
not
to the
a-
Mets, so he might be a little. I'm just telling
She
you.
said, well,
he might
I
not
don't
She's
love
not
that
going to be
too
rooting
much.
for the mess.
Subway series, he can go.
Nobody, there's nothing in my contract that says
anything about it.
anything about this.
I'm just telling you. This Mets building, just let you know.
So are we gonna have a big party or what?
Oh, is this the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you want me to commit right now?
We gotta have
Do we have a
big
venue?
party.
Do we have a
big
venue?
party.
We should have, absolutely. Why not?
a little bowling sign. I
There's
don't know,
nowhere
you
in her
know.
contract that says she has to make appearances with us, okay? Knock it off. All right? This is strictly business,
I
okay?
think we slid it in there somewhere.
Do you guys feel weird about any of this? Any of you?
No, when we
It
first
feels
heard it,
surreal.
when we first heard it, we
Feels
didn't
a little-
believe.
I told Thea,
We
shit.
thought it
I
was-
told
we thought
Thea,
she was being funny.
my exact words was, get the F out of here.
Yes,
Whatever. What's
was like,
really
what?
going on?
that we didn't believe it at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
We were so excited. J-Lo came that morning. I wanted to tell J-Lo. I felt like I really wanted to tell her. I had to go back. I was like, "Dear, can I tell her?" She was like, "No, Angie, you shut your mouth." But I really wanted to
J-Lo.
tell her. I didn't tell you that. I really wanted to
So
tell
you were
her.
gonna just really trust J-Lo with this news in advance?
That's why they don't tell
Clearly,
me
you know her
anything.
so well that
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's why they
trust
don't
her.
tell me that. I just wanted to tell her. But
Why J-Lo of
You
all
just
people?
knew the you just knew the
Because she's
impact.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, is that right? It's really kind of racial.
You know your sister is about to have a new job.
It's already out on the Puerto Rican hotline. Everybody know.
They must have heard at the Puerto Rican meetings.
and then
This was happening.
he emailed Rosie Perez.
good job, man.
When did you realize you have the ability to make people feel safe around you? Did you always have that as a youngster?
No, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I just I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that.
There was never
I
a
still
point where
don't
you
know that. I still
Really?
don't know that. No, I try to, but I don't think every interview is great. I don't think every interview or every person who comes feels that way. Maybe
Gotcha.
some people feel a little off. You know how it is on certain days, certain artists, wrong chemistry, whatever. That happens sometimes still. I mean, I do my best. I think my numbers are pretty good in terms of, good to bad, but they're not all.
So never in middle school or high school, people just wanted to gather around you and just tell you all their business.
You know what? The truth is, though, you know what? That is kind of true. People have always trusted me, and I've always been that person where my friends would always come to me with their, for advice or whatever, stuff like that. I don't know. It's weird. I never really connected that to my job.
Word.
Look how smart you are.
I'm just trying to be like you.
Look at this. You made me feel
I
very
think you're
comfortable,
very
and I just
far
shared a
off.
childhood story with you. Look how
Word.
amazing you are.
We
Yeah, you guys
appreciate
are like
joining us
opposites.
this
Hold on,
morning.
you got a cookbook coming out too, right?
Yeah, I knew in January. We'll have plenty of time to promote that.
It's called healthy Latin eating. There's no such thing.
There is. I will
Really?
show you how. Yes.
Okay.
It's not the same recipes. It's not the same things, but there is ways to
thing.
make better choices.
There's no such thing. You
That's
ass.
really all it is. There's
We're about
totally a
to
such
All
thing.
fried and fat.
So
What
you
you
think
talking
every
about?
Latin
Greasy?
person who likes their food should eat terribly?
I mean, 2 carbs in
Why
every
would you
meal.
say there's no such
It doesn't
thing?
have to be two carbs in every
meal.
Rice and
meal.
beans,
Rice and beans.
right?
Well,
know what?
Yeah, but if you don't have, you could have brown rice,
True.
and there are ways to season brown rice to make it. You could do like arroz con gandules with like the same type of seasoning.
I don't know what
You
you
just
said.
lost
just now.
him.
Now
Oh,
you-
sorry. It's like with the peas, like the pigeon peas with the rice.
Oh,
when
got
it
you,
comes
got you.
together.
Or sometimes instead of rice, I get salad with my chicken and
Yes.
everything. See,
Yeah.
there's different things you can do.
Yeah. All types of stuff.
Did you give
So,
it?
yeah.
You got the cake for? Can you give it a cake?
They have cake, so no champagne. I'm just
No shit?
checking.
Yeah, just.
So
just
no. All right.
Who
Well,
has champagne? Who has cake without
this kind of
champagne?
fell flat.
No, the cake. We got
No,
the
but wait till
cake.
you see the cake.
It's falling
the cake?
apart just a little bit.
No, it's not. Don't say
It's
that.
been up here since since early. Just a little.
Let me
See?
see it. Oh,
There
that's so sweet.
See, that's
It is.
nice.
It's broke.
That's
It's
nice.
broken, but it's really nice.
And it's red velvet.
It's broken.
It is.
It's
It's
falling
sweet.
apart a little bit.
Thank you, guys.
You know.
We tried.
No,
Once we
I
get the
appre-
start date, we'll
I
have the
do-
real
listen,
shindig.
No, I appreciate the effort, but I really do appreciate because in all of that noise and emotion, there was so many of you guys that sent me little, from everybody, sus, and you got, just nice little.
I tried to call you, but you didn't take my call.
That's cool.
No,
I did.
Oh, because you called me the night of, fam. I
Yeah.
couldn't talk to nobody.
Yeah,
that
I
night.
Yeah,
called,
calm
you know.
down, man.
But I sent you a
She
text
said-
message the next day.
She said, "Fam, I'll holler tomorrow." I
Can
said,
you
"All
see
right."
if
it was too much. It was
Emma,
too
can you
much.
see if J-Lo wants some cake?
Nah,
Yeah.
shut up.
Call J-Lo. Get her on the phone.
Well,
Tell her
Angie,
we're
appreciate
here.
you joining us, and we look forward
No,
to your
we
start
Thank
date.
you,
really
guys.
do. You've been an inspiration to everybody in this room for a long time.
I'm excited.
You are
Thank
definitely
you.
an influence to radio people all across the planet, and we really appreciate you rolling with the squad.
Thanks, man. I'm excited.
It's a privilege and an honor just to even be having this conversation with you.
You're like ruining your reputation right now.
I know I'm D-riding you right now. That's what they're saying. They're like, yo, why you D-riding
Definitely
Angie so
D-riding.
much?
Say something nasty. Say you don't like her shoes or something.
Something.
I don't know what I respect.
That's just a
Her
cute.
shoes are nice.
I'm just
What you talking about?
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Angie Martinez.